Moving on to differences of squares. A difference of squares has two terms. Both of them are perfect squares, meaning we can take the square root of both terms, and they have to have a minus sign between them, hence the term difference of squares. The way we factor one of these, always we will have two sets of brackets. Those brackets will actually be nearly identical. To determine what goes in the brackets, we take a look at the first term, x squared. We need to take the square root of that, which is x. That goes in the front of each bracket. Then we need to look at the second term, 25. Take the square root of that, which is 5. That goes in the back of each bracket. We also need to put a sign in between the x and the 5 in both brackets. One of them gets a plus sign, one of them gets a minus sign. Looking at b, you might be thinking, well, I can't take the square root of 12 without getting a decimal or without having a root left over. Same thing with 3. This is where we bring in the greatest common factor that we talked about earlier. If you look at 3x squared and 12, there's a 3 that's common to both of those terms, so we need to take that out first. When we do that, we get left with x squared minus 4. Well, x squared minus 4 is in fact a difference of squares, two terms. We can take the square root of both, minus sign between them. So the 3 needs to carry down. We get our two brackets. Square root of x squared is x. Square root of 4 is 2. 1 plus, 1 minus.